Alright guys, on this episode of Up and Running, we're going to continue to work on this old truck and see if we can't get the fuel system working properly, and we'll rebuild the carburetor. So I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell right next to it for your notifications, and click the like button. Thanks for watching. Alright, it feels like or sounds like when I tapped on the tank that there's some gas in here. So I'm going to use a high-tech device to see how much is really in here. Looks like there's maybe 6-8 inches in the bottom of that tank, so we're gonna have to figure out how to get that out. I may take a fuel pump, an electric fuel pump, and suck that out rather than pull the tank, because it looks like it's not super fun. I mean, it doesn't look super difficult, but not super fun either. So let's figure out how to deal with this next. Alright, before I get too far into the gas tank, what I'm going to do is see if this truck moves. I'm just going to pull it forward and backward and, you know, see if the clutch is any good. I know the brakes are at least there. I don't know if they pull real bad or anything like that. So, anyway, I'm just going to see if it goes forward and backward. Alright, let's see if it moves. And the UPS guy's coming up behind us. Does go backwards. Alright, let's try one. Trying to turn the awesome steering. Yeah, it's moving. That's second. Let's see if it stops. Oh, we got a little stoppage, not a ton. May need to look at that. Let's pull her back into first. Alright, looks good. Alright, I leaned the truck, I don't know if you can see it, but it's toward us a little bit, and I stuck an old fuel pump in there, so I'm going to clamp her onto the battery, and it's going to, it'll come out. This way I don't have to pull the tank. Alright, we're going to replace this fuel line that's right down here. That one's pretty old. It's really stiff, so it doesn't seal up real well. So I'm going to go ahead and put a new piece of fuel line in it. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stick a filter in it as well. Because since we sucked all the old gas out of the tank, I just want to make sure we don't suck any crud from the bottom of the tank into the engine as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. Alright, that should do it. I'll go ahead and stick some clamps on it once I make sure there's no issues or anything like that, but that should take care of that. So we're going to go ahead and put some gas in the tank. Alright, I went ahead and started the truck after I poured some new gas in there. Just a few pieces of dirt came through that got trapped in the filter, so I think that's pretty good news. You know, I had sucked out all the old fuel and everything and blew through it, so I was kind of hoping that got a lot of it cleaned out, and it looks like it did. There's one kind of good sized chunk sitting in there, but again, the filter caught it, so this is good. I also ordered a carb kit for the mighty 1-barrel carb, so when that gets here, I'll put it in. Yesterday, when it was running, it was leaking out of here. Today, I don't see it leaking, but I'm sure it probably will once it gets warmed up. There's a drip right there, so we'll definitely get that taken care of. Alright, the master cylinder was low the other day. It actually got a little bit of air in it. I'm just going to top the reservoir off and see if by freak they bled themselves. I've only had it happen a couple times, but if you just get just a tiny bit of air into the master cylinder itself and you leave it sit, it can work its way back out. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up and then go in the truck and see if there's any breaks. I'm not really going to hold my breath on that though. Maybe filled that. Yeah, I did. I filled it just a pinch full. Let me go get a pan real quick. Alright, let's just tighten it down and let it drip. You definitely don't want to get this on the paint, the brake fluid. Oh God, it's making a big old mess. I should have sucked some out. Alright, that'll catch it. If you get it on the paint, it'll eat the paint off. So I'm going to go get some brake cleaner and spray this right away. If you do end up spilling this on paint, clean it up right away, and you can keep it from damaging the paint that way. Now that we've finished making a mess, let's go see if by chance our luck has changed and we have brakes. Oh, look at that, we do. I caught it before it got too low. The pedal is really solid, so that's awesome. Alright, now we'll have to let this all dry off and see if we have any leaks in the system. You know, typically something caused it to go low. It could have just evaporated sitting, But we'll check that out. Awesome. All right, let's see if it's charging. Looks good. You might need to rebuild the carb when gas is flying off of it from the fan, blowing the wind by it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull the carburetor off here so we can put a carb kit in it. There we go. I'm just comparing the kit because once you open these, they're yours. And this kit was fairly expensive, but this does look correct, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Alright, I'm going to shoot a little gas in the carb, and it'll probably take a couple of these. Might just take one. good right now. We'll let it get warmed up and take it for a drive. Alright, we're going to try to put this piece back in this truck, so we're going to see if we can figure it out. Looks like there's two different size screws. I'm going to clean this off a little better. You can see a lot of that crud shows, so I'm going to pause the video and clean that up. Alright, we cleaned this up, so let's try this again. Alright, good as new. That finishes off the dash a lot. That looks awesome. Alright, let's take a look at the underbelly of this beast. The cab corners on this thing are perfect. Look at those floors. This is up in the wheel wells. These are the back side of the box side. The other cab corner. That's the back side of the step. Here's the other inside edge of the box. Here's up inside another wheel well. This is definitely what a super clean truck looks like. Oh, drop the camera. Whoo! Good catch though.